What up, everybody? It's your boy Agent, and I'm back once again. I've been meaning to get with you guys with this. I'm sorry I've been so inconsistent on this all season, but from now on it's heating up. But that is my North Carolina Tar Heels basketball. As you guys all know, I'm a big North Carolina Tar Heels basketball. I just not got a chance to get to this team as much as I would like to this season. But starting now, that's over with. Football season been crazy with the Steelers and Michigan football. A lot been going on, but we're really starting to get into the groove of the college basketball season. I wanted a little bit of time to go on before this team got going and how the season going. And as we all know, last season did not go how we expected to, and this team missed the NCAA tournament. And it was a tumultuous season. Like I said, didn't go the way we wanted. Everything went wrong with this team. But with that being said, we're off to a bang this season. I'm sorry I didn't get to a season preview, but I'll fill you guys in. I'll give you more content on a weekly basis starting from now on again for this 23-24 North Carolina Tar Heels team. But let's start off. This North Carolina Tar Heels going into this is Monday as I'm recording this. They are ranked number 3 in the country, 17-3. That's right, 9-0 in the ACC, 9-0 at home. Yes, the only undefeated team in the ACC play right now. I know that they say the ACC is down and it's not. It's maybe a 2 or 3 team conference. I don't think so. By the end of the season, there will be at least 4, possibly 5 teams that get into the NCAA tournament out of this conference. But with that saying, with their 3 losses are early in the season, we lose to a Villanova team where in battle for Atlantis a tournament, early season tournament. Ed Dixon goes crazy on us. What can you do? Or Eric Dixon, I'm sorry. Then we lose to a UConn team who's currently ranked number 1 in the country right now, and they're looking like they can repeat as well. Then we lose to a Kentucky team in Atlanta in the CBS Sports Classic in a close one by 4 points, 87-83. Since then, currently 10-game winning streak. And the big thing for this team right now, the big thing we talked about last year was defense and offense. Now, Carolina is allowing 69 points per game. Great, fantastic. So it's damn near impossible to score 70 against this team. They're averaging 83.1 points per game. That's second in the ACC right now, and they have a point per game margin of 14.1. In the biggest season we talked about these last few years, this team could not shoot the 3-point ball. I think last year it was 28%. Now they got this up to a team percentage of 35.7. That's pretty good if you ask me. And then defensively doing just as good, allowing 29.2%. This team is great at the fast break. I'll put the stat up here, how they looked early in the season with the fast break compared to how they're looking now with the fast break points and just moving the ball in transition. The offense looking smooth, not playing through the post, forcing the ball to Baycott. But this team is running, playing great defense. The key, the offseason, we went and attacked that transfer portal. Yes, Cormac Ryan, a transfer from Notre Dame, 56-year guy, big addition, 11 points per game. He's known for the 3-point ball, but he's only shooting 30% right now. But there's been games where he's got hot, so I got to give him that. I think the biggest key this season was grabbing Harrison Ingram, a former McDonald's All-American, who even considered North Carolina coming out of high school, but played 2 years at Stanford. Decides to enter to his junior year, comes to North Carolina, and has been the biggest addition. I think the most important position. We got him playing the 4, stretching the floor, and making the middle of the court wide open, and the paint wide open for Armando Baycott and the guards to get in and get some easy buckets. Harrison Ingram averaging 12.4 points per game, 8.6 rebounds a game, shooting 40% from 3-point range, and he has been a rebounding machine. He has 2 games of 15-plus rebounds, 19 rebounds at our rival NC State, which we were dominating them, as we all know, 17 this past Saturday on the road against Florida State, who came in, and it was a tough game, and we pulled that one out. But he has been a rebounding machine. And with that being said, he attacks the glass. He plays defense. Like I said, he makes it easy for Armando Baycott. And Ellie Cadeau, the freshman who reclassified, averaging 7 points per game, 3.7 assists. And most importantly, he's been a phenomenal ball handler, and he's getting better as offense. I can feel his his offense getting there. He had a big game against Florida State this past weekend. Now he's got to get that free throw percentage. He shoots 61%, but having the ability for him to be the true point guard like Carolina is known for, a point guard factory with him. We got a Marcus Page, Ty Lawson, keep going on and on. Phil Forte, but Joseph Forte, I'm sorry. But that being said, he's done a great job. Kendall Marshall, he's a real lethal leader on that point guard position, and has made R.J. Davis' job easier. And this is where we jump into R.J. Davis, 4th-year guy, has been in Carolina here, having a phenomenal season. He is in the running for James Naismith Player of the Year, averaging 21 points per game, 3.7 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and he's shooting a career-high 44.8% from the three-point line. Yes, he has been our offense. Give him the ball, and he goes, and he has been efficient and great scoring. 13 20-point games this year, yes. He had 12 in his first 3 seasons combined. And I just want to say this real quick. Had a career high 36 against Wake Forest last Monday. He's been on a tear, man. He's going to be in the running. Great combo guard. Like I said, Elliott's made his job easier, letting him play off the ball, and giving him the ball when they need him, running pick and rolls, spreading the ball out. And the biggest key, I think I want to say this real quick, people got to get off Caleb Love's back, man. He's going to Arizona. He's had a great season thus far. Arizona's has been a good team this year, so much love to him. And I'm going to keep saying this. I talked about this at the end of the season podcast last year, that I hated that he went, but it was for the best for all parties. Everybody's thriving, everybody's being successful, and I wish him nothing but the best. So people don't tear down Caleb. He's having a career year right now, leading Arizona in scoring this year. But with that being said, the ability for North Carolina to play the old school basketball, fast break down the court, move the ball, play some defense, and not having to force the ball to Armando Bacot as they have the last few years, and him getting his 18 points and 17 rebounds. No, he's just getting his rebounds on offensive rebounds, putbacks, and easy scores. We're not forcing him in the paint and backing down and shooting hook shots and fadeaway. He's just playing through Carolina basketball, and that was the most important thing. And I think we had to find that, and his team is gelling, and they're playing phenomenal basketball right now. So those are the keys. That's what I'm liking right now. These Tar Heels are looking good, baby. We're coming through the end of January right now, January 29th right now. And as we look at it, we got it. The first game in February, February 3rd is Saturday coming up at home versus Duke, baby. It's a big game right now. The Blue Devils are number 7 in the country right now, so it'll be a top 10 matchup. I'm excited for it. You know, it's the best rivalry in college basketball, and you know who dominates, and you know who owns that one. It's them Carolina Tar Heels, baby. But giving you an update on the Carolina Tar Heels basketball season, baby. A lot of season to go. We're hitting the tough part of the schedule. We're hitting the meat of the schedule and the meat of this college basketball season before we get in the conference play, before we get into conference tournament and the NCAA tournament. Tar Heels are looking good. They got a chance to get a number 1 seed, but we'll see what happens. But so far, so good. Hubert Davis is doing a great job. So far, it needs people get off his back as well. But a long way to go. But let's keep it up. Tar Heel Nation, baby.